Japanese onomatopoeia is a broad term for words that imitate sounds, voices, states, and emotions. Japan is said to have an incredibly rich collection of about 4,000 to 5,000 of these words. They play a vital role in everyday conversation and manga, helping us express sensory and emotional nuances vividly. We can divide Japanese onomatopoeia into two main groups: giongo, sound-mimicking words, and gitaigo, state-describing words. For example, take the word don don. When you say 太鼓をどんどん叩く, beating a drum rapidly, it functions as a giongo because it imitates the actual sound of the drum. However, in the sentence, 日本語がどんどん上手くなる, your Japanese is improving rapidly, it becomes a gitaigo. In this case, it describes the steady and vigorous manner in which something progresses rather than an actual sound. To be even more precise, we can break them down into 5 specific categories. Giongo, sound mimetics, are actual sounds from objects or nature. Giseigo, voice mimetics, imitate voices of humans or animals. Gitaigo, state mimetics, represent the condition or movement of inanimate objects. Giongo, movement mimetics, refer to the movement, appearance, or behavior of people and animals. And giongo, emotional mimetics, capture psychological states, physical sensation, and emotions. Examples of giongo include goro goro, representing the rumble of thunder, and za-za, which describes the sound of pouring rain. Giseigo includes words like nya, which is the sound of a cat meowing, or goro goro, used for a cat purring. Gitaigo includes words like goro goro, represents a heavy log rolling over, and tsuru-tsuru describes the smooth, polished texture of someone's skin. Giongo includes noro-noro, used for a turtle walking slowly, or goro-goro, which describes the act of lounging around the house on your day off. Finally, gijougo. For example, goro-goro can describe the gritty, uncomfortable feeling of having something in your eye, while uttori represents being mesmerized or enchanted, like someone gazing adoringly at their own reflection in the mirror. Did you notice that the single word goro-goro can fit into every one of these 5 categories? Interestingly, the same onomatopoeia can be written in Hiragana or Katakana, often changing the visual emphasis or the vibe of the sound. The basic rule of thumb is to use Katakana for giongo, actual sounds, and Hiragana for gitaigo, conditions or states. For example, goro-goro is typically written in Katakana when it refers to the actual rumbling of thunder, a cat purring, or the heavy sound of a rolling object. On the other hand, it's written in Hiragana when describing lounging around at home or feeling a lingering discomfort in your eyes. While there are no strict rules for writing onomatopoeia in Hiragana or Katakana, we choose between them based on the nuance of sound or state. This is because each script carries its own psychological vibe. Hiragana feels soft, warm, quiet, sensory, and emotional, making it perfect for expressing inner feelings or general atmospheres. In contrast, Katakana has a hard, cold, loud, and mechanical feel, which is ideal for physical noises or when you want a word to stand out visually. Furthermore, these scripts are used as a stylistic tool in manga and novels. For instance, even a gitaigo word might be written in katakana to give it a sharper, more impactful feel, allowing authors to intentionally create a specific mood or sensory experience for the reader. Take 1-1, a dog's bark, for example. It's usually written in katakana when focusing on the actual sound. However, writing it in hiragana adds a sense of cuteness to the expression. By the way, if you feel stiff, try saying nya while doing your stretches. This approach is called sports onomatopoeia, a method that uses specific sounds to unlock your physical potential. The sound nya relaxes the tension in your mouth and throat, naturally encouraging you to exhale. Since muscles tend to loosen up when you breathe out, it allows you to reach deeper into your forward fold. Additionally, for Japanese people, the sound nya is strongly associated with the image of a flexible cat. By making this sound, your brain automatically switches into a flexible movement mode. Since the world of onomatopoeia is so vast, I'll be sharing more of them in my upcoming videos. Stay tuned!